¿Dónde estamos los afroamericanos y latinos y asiáticos y anglosajones? Para mí un gran honor estar aquí. Alguien inmigrante que somos parte del 38% de los que hemos nacido en otros países y el resto tiene un abuelo, tiene una abuela que fue inmigrante judía, italiano, holandés, asiático. Pero como dijo Bob Marley, algunos enviados, some of us shipped through the Caribbean, others through American. At the end of the day, motherland is back there in Africa. That's what we celebrate. Somos latinos, somos una nación de inmigrantes, somos un grupo de personas. You know, the Dominicans been saying, I don't know if you agree with me, que somos los más alegres del mundo, ¿es verdad? Pero podemos también decir que somos los más trabajadores del mundo. Que un taxista como yo que vine a lavar plato, de una madre que trabajó duro, de un padre que no sabía leer y escribir, de una madre que llegó a un tercero de primaria, como mucha de nuestra familia, yo soy profesional como muchos de ustedes por el sacrificio de nuestro padre, ¿verdad? You know, our history is the same of the Jews, the Italians, the Asian, the Afro-American. All of us being discriminated at some point, but we work so hard. So what we celebrate today is not only la bachata, el merengue, it's the ethic to be hard-working individual. So for me, it is an honor to say that Mayor de Blasio has been the most progressive mayor in the nation, not only by word, but by action. Estamos de acuerdo, ¿verdad? El alcalde de Blasio, el más progresista, no en palabra, en acción, invirtiendo en la gente trabajadora, protegiendo a los taxistas en el día de hoy. Démosle un fuerte aplauso a ese gran alcalde Bill de Blasio. You know, this day has been a great moment for conversation about Inwood. And I can tell you that I had to support Mayor de Blasio, Speaker Johnson, everyone, to bring a reason into Inwood that we preserve the working class, that will be focused on building affordable housing and also on preservation. But for me, it is an honor now to be here with my two daughters, born and raised here, to introduce another individual born and raised in this country, but both of her grandparents being born in the Caribbean, the great First Lady Charlene. Let's give her a big round of applause a la primera dama.
Wow! Thank you so much, Councilmember Rodriguez. Isn't he wonderful? Yeah! He fights so hard every day to make this a better city for everyone. Please show him some love. Now, hola. Bienvenidos a Gracie Mansion. Esta es la casa del pueblo, la casa de ustedes. Y ustedes siempre son bienvenidos aquí. I am so happy to be here on this beautiful, beautiful summer evening with all of you to celebrate New York City's vibrant Dominican community. I'm feeling the heat, let me tell you. The passion. Like so many of you, I'm proud to be a New Yorker. I said I'm proud to be a New Yorker. Yeah. And like so many of you, and for so many reasons, one reason is that New Yorkers get to experience the joys of every culture without leaving the 5 boroughs. And let me tell you, when it comes to the people of DR, the joys are many. At the eateries, serving savory mango and hearty sancocho, and the clubs hosting merengue nights. The streets of our neighborhoods, from the West Bronx to Washington Heights to East New York, beat with Dominican rhythms. And this weekend, the whole world can see the amor that we have for our Dominican brothers and sisters at the Dominican Day Parade. Am I right? Yeah. Now, at a time when national leaders enable hateful attacks on our people and the countries they came from, New York City is showing a better way, as we know that our diversity is our strength. And we always, always must take care of one another. En Nueva York nos cuidamos los unos a otros. The city of New York wants to help you take care of yourselves, your loved ones, and your neighbors. And that is why we are offering for free a mental health first aid course for New Yorkers to help you all learn the signs of mental illness and addiction. Now, these diseases are incredibly common, but we don't talk about them enough. And most of us don't have the skills to respond safely and appropriately to people in need. Mental health first aid teaches people how to be a mental health helper and healer in their own community, and how to connect people in need to the care that they need. Now, anyone can take this course and can take it in Spanish as well. All you have to do is sign up at nyc.gov/MHFA. But quiet down one moment so everyone can hear this. Shh. Anyone can take this mental health first aid course for free at nyc.gov/MHFA. That's where you go to sign up. So what do you say? Are you going to sign up? I can't hear you. Are you going to sign up? Come on. You can do better than that. One more time. Are you going to sign up? That's better. All right. Gracias. And now, I am so proud to introduce my merengue partner, our mayor, Bill de Blasio.
Bienvenidos. Buenas noches a todos. Hermanos y hermanas, I am so happy to have you here at Gracie Mansion. We just renamed it La Casa del Pueblo. That'll be the new name. Now, everybody, this is one of the very biggest events we have each year, because there is no community with more energy and passion and power than the Dominican community. So everybody wanted to be here tonight. You see, this whole place is crowded, the whole lawn is crowded, and we have a lot of special guests. I just want to shout them out behind me, and please applaud all of them, including a proud daughter of this community, our DCAS Commissioner, Lizette Camilo, and people from so many communities, our Community Affairs Commissioner, Marco Carrion, Small Business Commissioner, Greg Bishop, Aging Commissioner, Donna Corrado, Oath Commissioner, Chief Judge Fidel Del Valle, Consumer Affairs Commissioner, Lorelei Salas, Veteran Services Commissioner General Lori Sutton, our senior advisor, and this is a crucial role to make sure that we get more and more resources in the hands of minority and women-owned businesses, our director, Janelle Doris, our city planning chair, Marissa Lago, and the man who takes care of this place so well, the executive director of Gracie Mansion Conservancy, Paul Gunther. Thank you. And our elected officials, our public advocate, Tish James, Borough President Gail Brewer, Another proud daughter of the community, Assembly Member Carmen de la Rosa. Assembly Member Al Taylor. Assembly Member Danny O'Donnell. And one of the great progressive voices of this city, Council Member Idanis Rodriguez. We are also joined by a man who made so much possible for so many of us and who also empowered the Dominican community with so much of what he did. Please give a warm, warm appreciation to Mayor David Dinkins. And as we get ready for the parade, a big thank you to the Dominican Day Parade Board and for all they do. Now, my friends, I need you to hear this. This is very important. Everybody listen for a moment. We all watched something that happened a short while ago in this city, and it pained us all. It pained every parent, every mother, every father, people who live in the Bronx especially, and members of the Dominican community especially. And I'm talking about the horrible attack and the death of Junior, which everybody felt so powerfully because that was such a good young man we lost. An exemplary young man, a young man that represented the best of New York City. His mother is here tonight, and I want you to give her your love and your support and your honor. We thank Leandra Feliz for being such a strong example to us all. And Leandra, our hearts are with you. Everybody, please send her some love right now, right there, Leandra. Our hearts are with you. What you did to bring up such a good young man and such a beautiful family means so much to all of us. His name will not be forgotten, and it will inspire other good young men and women to pick up his cause and carry on. His name will never be forgotten in this city. God bless you. God bless you. And it is a reminder that we have to do more and more and more for our young people. Isn't that right? The parade this year has a simple, powerful theme: our youth, our future. And that is why we have devoted ourselves to pre-K for all. Start early, reaching our young people with the best early childhood education, and soon there's going to be 3K for all. And making sure our young people get all the support they need so they stay on the right path. And I want to thank our First Lady, because what she's doing with mental health is especially important to our young people. Let's thank her for that. But what we know is that every young person needs to know their future will be great regardless of their zip code, regardless of their income, regardless of their ethnicity. Their future can be great. Brothers and sisters, we have to remember one thing. As New Yorkers, we have a special obligation. Remember what's happening around this country, right? You see these negative voices, these voices of division, attacking immigrants, putting down people who do such good. New York City has to be the beacon to the world. We are a city that's proud to be a city of immigrants. We are a city that works because we are a city of immigrants. New York City is a success story because of immigrants, not despite immigrants. We also are something very special. We're very, very special. We are a Dominican city that floated north through the ocean and landed in North America. The largest city of Dominicans anywhere in the world. And we are so proud of that, and it makes us stronger. And I have a special guest I'm going to introduce who is the epitome of this. But I want to say to you, this beautiful community every day produces talent and creates jobs and creates culture and music that inspires us. This Dominican community has made New York City greater. As the community has gotten larger, New York City has gotten greater. And the honoree tonight is a perfect example of this. He is a proud son of the Bronx from Mott Haven, grew up in Patterson houses. His mother was a hairdresser, his father a taxi driver. We can all relate to that, right? Someone who grew up with parents who worked so hard to give an opportunity. Well, you might say a kid from the Patterson houses, maybe people would think that kid is not going to have enough opportunity. Our job is to give opportunity because greatness and brilliance is everywhere, and it's certainly in the Patterson houses, and it's certainly in the Bronx. Well, this young man has now created not just one, but several multi-platinum albums. And he is not only a great musical success, he is a great success in terms of giving back to the community, helping young people, helping address cancer and kidney disease and HIV and everything that afflicts the community he's trying to help people address. Get ready to thank a great example of Dominican American success. I call forward and congratulate Prince Royce. You know, I'm taller than Prince Royce. He may be younger, he may be better looking, he may be famous, he may be making a lot more money, but at least I'm taller than him. All right, we've got a proclamation for you. If you're really close to him like I am, you just call him Royce. Royce, we got a proclamation for you. It's coming up. Hold this a second, would you? There you go, look up there. Now, before we hear from this good man, I want to tell you, I'm not going to read you the proclamation. It talks about all his achievements and why we're so proud of him. But I want to tell you the last lines. The last lines are, I, Bill de Blasio, Mayor of the City of New York, do hereby proclaim today Prince Royce Day in the city of New York. You got your own day.
Thank you. How do I? Oh, thank you very much.
I'll take that.
Thank you. I got the box over here. I got the stool over here. I have to stand on. No, I want to thank Mayor de Blasio. Thank you, First Lady. Thank you guys for having us for real. This is a great honor. Growing up, I would have never thought I'd be here today with the mayor of New York City, and in my community, just celebrating Dominican culture. I think New York really made me who I am. I think there's no other city like New York, for real. I mean, something so simple like taking the train, you know? Like, we don't realize it, but taking the train makes us learn how to live with people, different cultures, different languages, different communities, and I think that New York definitely influenced me. Y definitivamente, my parents, like you said, my parents were immigrants de Santiago. Mis padres son dominicanos de Santiago. Santiago, what's up? I went to BMCC. I took the 4 train, the 6 train. I took the, you know, I worked at a Sprint store in the Bronx, and no, for real. And it was all just a dream, you know. And I always try to be positive, and I always try to motivate the youth to just like Royce did it, anybody else could do it. Doesn't matter where you're from. You know, I would always sit in the living room and watch TV and be like, one day I'm gonna, you know, try to be great or be great. And I think that it's all about staying positive. Especialmente con género bachata, he tratado de, you know, representar a mi comunidad. Bachata, what's up? Just, you know, represent my culture, where I'm from, you know, Washington Heights, and I can't. Washington Heights, what's up? South Bronx, what's up? No, en serio, I can't thank, on a serious note, I can't thank New York enough for the music. The music that I sing literally is Dominican Republic. La música que yo canto es República Dominicana. Es mi historia, ¿me entiendes? Entonces creo que I can't thank New York. If it wasn't for New York, I wouldn't be Prince Royce, you know? So I really want to thank you guys. I want to thank the community. My goal every year is to always motivate, to try to do more for the community, to try to do more for the city, to try to do more. Una foto, ya voy para allá ahora, sí voy para allá. La foto, si me hace un mangú, te doy la foto. No, mentira. You're making me lose my train of thought, man.
Try and do more every year.
I try to do more every year, and I want to really, this year, I'm going to try my best in everything I can, and every year to motivate the youth. I think our community, our young folks, the kids, really, and it starts with our teachers, it starts with schools, it starts with family. I think our new generation is living very difficult times with social media, with bullying, with pressures of society. And growing up, I always had that type of pressure, but I think it's been even greater when I look at, you know, the 15-year-olds and the teens from today. So I'm gonna really try my best to continue visiting schools, to continue talking to the youth, to continue doing everything possible to support our teens. You know, in November, I ran the New York City Marathon, so I was able to see New York on foot. I hope to do it again, and I raise awareness for the National Kidney Foundation. I raise awareness for high schools in New York. So hopefully this year and every year I can continue to motivate the youth. I think hace falta más talento dominicano, hace falta, you know, I think we live in a world where immigrants are being looked at as very negative, and I've lived a very positive influence from my family. I always, growing up, I always wanted to be somebody because I saw the struggles that my parents went through. My parents went from having no shoes to then giving me a roof, you know, here in New York. And in the moment, Patterson Project seemed difficult, but it was better than what my parents were going through in DR. So I think that I'm really going to try my best this year to motivate the youth. And que viva la República Dominicana, que vivan los latinos, I think. Y hace falta, estamos en un momento donde hace falta unidad entre todos, en serio. Y creo que hace falta cada año unirnos más. Y espero, well, this Sunday I'll be at the Dominican Day Parade as well. So I'll be there with all you guys. I'll be walking. Because what's the parade is like, what, 2 miles? That's nothing compared to the 26 I ran, right? So I'll most likely be walking most of it. So hopefully I get to be with my people, and just thank you guys so much. Thank you, New York. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, First Lady. And thank you for everybody that's made this possible, and everyone in education, our community, you know, everyone in our community that's been helping. We got a lot of work to do, and I hope that I can be a part of that work to make New York a better place. Gracias, mi gente. Los quiero. La Presidente, voy para allá ahora, voy para allá. No me digas.
Everybody, just think about this for a moment. Just think about this. All the bad news in the world, let's think about some good news. Young man from public housing, a young man from our public schools, and now he's an international star. Isn't that amazing? Let's give it up for Prince Royce. We have another great Bronxite who just arrived. Let's thank District Attorney Darcel Clark for all she does. So everybody, I just want to say to you, I hope you look around this room. You see a community that gets stronger all the time. You see a community that's coming to its own. A community that is politically powerful, culturally powerful, powerful economically. And again, we get greater as you get greater. Enjoy this party, and we'll see you at the parade. God bless you all.
Thank you.